Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to...
No surprises there. Batting first was the most logical choice. It's a beautiful surface and one that should yield plenty of runs.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Great shot. At least one on offer. This should be close.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field. Could be close.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
This could be out.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
9 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 9 for none.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Big shout. Gone. It's a good catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Needs to be on target.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yeah.
Big edge. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
The edge was so close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Yup. Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper.
Good precision with a throw back from the deep. The third was there, they would have made it easily. They've instead opted to play it safe. Maybe a little too safe.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky not to chip it straight to the fielder.
Got right in behind it. End of the over. Pakistan are 27 for 1.
Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Zaman got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
They shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What on earth is that fielder doing?
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep. That's it.
Time that perfectly.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
That's it.
Immaculate timing there.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Hit bowler.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Catch it.
There'll be runs here. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter, a great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg.
Yep, yep.
Huge edge.
Yep.
This could be trouble.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Pakistan are 47 for 2. Good shot. A beauty.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Super shot, that.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Couldn't have played that any better.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Yep, yep. No!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep, yep.
They'll get at least 1. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just 1 risk too many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Catch!
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was pure elegance. Right out of the textbook, that shot.
End of the over. 15 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 82 for 3.
Nice bowling.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Super shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed. bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep, yep.
Got that away nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot. "15 runs added there. Pakistan, a 97 for 3.
Yep, yep. No, no, no.
Tried to get the drive away. Didn't time the shot well and threw to the keeper.
Yep.
Needs a direct hit.
Not much you can do when you bowl a slower ball like that.
Yep, yep.
Incredible, what a grab.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Nice shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Catch it.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Ahmed got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Catch it.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Going with spin now. Loud shout.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Nice bowling.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. A little late on that. No run scored.
Lovely bowling.
Well bowled.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball to turn and it just misses the stumps.
And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting...
Afridi ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the bridge end.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot. Trouble. Oh, gone. Well, they really struggled to form any decent partnerships in this innings. No one really got going, nobody passing 50. They'll be very disappointed with this total. Played down the wrong line on the first ball.
Right in behind it for the first ball.
Nice shot, runs possible.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Well placed, should get a single.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over, 2 runs added. Sri Lanka are 2 for none. Naseem coming into the attack from the scoreboard end.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait on. Wait on. Yep.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Naseem has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep. Yep, yep.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yep.
couldn't get it through the field. 4 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 11 for none. Naseem from the scoreboard end.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Wait. Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Wait on.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper.
Straight to the fielder.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep. Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Keeper.
End of the over. Sri Lanka are 21 for none.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yep.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Power.
A couple on offer here. End of the over, 10 off it. Sri Lanka are 31 for none. Ralph, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Solid defence, very compact.
Waiting.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Wait on.
5 runs in that over. Sri Lanka are 36 for none.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Wait. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
They'll get at least 1. That's the over. Sri Lanka are 41 for none.
Yep. Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep. Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Sri Lanka are 43 for none.
Yep. That's it.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Nine runs added there. Sri Lanka are 52 for none. Pakistan can now have 4 fielders outside the circle.
Bit of a change up in the field now. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep. Yep.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
3 added in that over. Sri Lanka are 55 for 1. Oh, that looked nasty.
A little late on that, no runs scored. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg. Maybe they didn't pick it up very late on that shot.
Waiting.
Nassim has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Finds the edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Edged it. Let's see if they... Ashraf, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the bridge end. Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
The over ends with no change to the scoring. After some superb bowling, it looks tough to find ways of getting the ball away. Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Chance to run two.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Beaten on the drive.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Nassim has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait on. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, retake the strike.
Pakistan found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Wait. No more. Yep.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Wait there. Yup.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Yep. Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 4 off it. Sri Lanka a 97 for 3. Zaman from the scoreboard end.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler there.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep. Wait on. Wait there. Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
7 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 104 for 3.
Wait there.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Timed that perfectly.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Got right in behind it.
Negated the spin well then, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Gone! Played all around it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Immediately underway with some runs.
End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 113 for 4. Naseem with the ball in hand again.
Just threw the shot too early.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
There'll be runs here.
Wait there. Wait on.
Gave them very little in that over. 1 run added. Sri Lanka are 114 for 4.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. This is everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Winning.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1. A couple on offer here.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep. Bowler.
Wasn't a bad ball, got it short enough, but they were onto it so early. Pivoted onto the back foot and punched it away behind square.
Great shot through the gap.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Wait on.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Lovely bowling.
That's a lovely delivery. There's drift and bounce as it goes over the top of the stumps.
Winning.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Sri Lanka weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Right there. Wait.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Doing well to clamp down out there. 3 consecutive dots, and the batters have lost any momentum they might have had.
Yep. Wait on. Wait on.
Just the 1 run off the over. Sri Lanka 129 for 5.
Waiting.
Solid defence, very compact.
Wait.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor. Really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
The end of the over. Frustration for the batting side as another over goes by without any runs. This has really got to change. Afridi, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the scoreboard end.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Edged.
Yep.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Waiting. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but it's been a good innings.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Six runs added there. Sri Lanka are 135 for 6.
Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.